Here are the test scores for the guy you filled out the form for. He scored a B minus. This guy is a risky bet. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you. Things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10-dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10-dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He has the talent, energy, and discipline to climb high in his career, but he may not always get the rewards he deserves because he avoids speaking up for himself. His hard work and neatness will get noticed, and he impresses people with his ideas and creativity. However, there's a risk he'll let others take the spotlight or won't push through when things get competitive or tough.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong at work, he tends to react emotionally at first. He might get upset quickly, show his frustration, or get tangled in overthinking what went wrong. He's not the type to completely break down, but you may see mood swings or hear strong words when he's under stress. His ability to recover depends on having someone to calm him down and remind him of his strengths.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
People at work usually like him because he is polite, creative, and energetic. He tries to keep everyone happy and avoids getting into fights or arguments. Most coworkers appreciate how hard he works and how he keeps things running smoothly.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
If you do really well in your career, he will mostly be proud and excited for you. He likes seeing people shine and will want to share in your happiness. With some open conversation and reassurance, he'll come around and cheer you on.
What if you start earning more than him?
If you earn more than him, he might feel a little uneasy at first, quietly comparing himself to you. However, he won't hold it against you or act out in anger. He doesn't like arguments, so he's likely to keep his worries to himself.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He is quite careful with money and likes to keep things in order. He plans his spending and tries to avoid making careless purchases. Sometimes he might even seem a bit strict about budgets or worry about small details just to be sure nothing goes wrong.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He lives within his means and doesn't try to show off or pretend to be richer than he actually is. He prefers to keep things neat and managed, making sure his lifestyle matches his actual earnings. He'd rather feel secure and peaceful than take risks to look grand.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is respectful and polite, But when it comes to kindness and being open hearted, he might not always show it easily. He tends to be cautious with money and careful about where it goes. So you may find him a bit strict or reserved rather than generous. He will help when needed, but you might have to ask as he isn't the type to give freely without being certain it's the right thing to do.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He is likely to be open and straightforward about money. He believes in keeping things clear and managed, so he will usually talk honestly about expenses, savings, and plans. If you have questions or want to discuss something, he'll answer without hiding important details.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He believes in keeping a neat and tidy home, and he won't expect you to do all the chores by yourself. He likes order and routine, so you'll often find him pitching in with cleaning, organizing, or any work that keeps things running smoothly. He sees housework as something both partners should share, not just a woman's duty.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He's the type who will actually roll up his sleeves and get involved, not just stand over you or give instructions. If there are chores to do or a baby needs a diaper change, he won't shy away or act like it's not his job. So, with him, you have a real teammate, not just a supervisor pretending to help.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He doesn't like arguments and tries hard to keep things peaceful at home. When there's a problem, he will listen politely and won't just jump in to prove he's right. Even if he feels upset inside, he'll hold back from starting a big fight.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, he tries to stay respectful and keep his words in control. He may get moody or raise his voice a bit if he's really upset, but he doesn't turn to harsh or hurtful comments. Give him a little space and he'll calm down on his own without causing drama or lasting damage.
Does he have a bad temper?
Yes, he does tend to get angry or upset quickly, especially when things don't go as planned or something bothers him at home or work. His reactions can be sharp and he might seem moody or frustrated with little things. It's important not to ignore this. Living with someone whose temper flares often can be stressful over time.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He is usually willing to say sorry and take responsibility when he knows he's in the wrong. He doesn't enjoy conflict and wants to keep things polite and smooth between you. If there's a problem, he tends to reflect on himself first before blaming others.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
Yes, he will respect your boundaries and understands that no truly means no. He is naturally polite and careful not to cross lines that make you uncomfortable. If you tell him something is off limits or you need space, he won't argue or push you to change your mind. You can trust him to listen and respect your limits.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
He might feel a little hurt or confused if you're not in the mood for intimacy, as he sometimes takes things to heart. However, he won't get angry or make you feel guilty about it. He values respect and politeness, so he won't pressure you or react badly.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to handle private moments with care. He is respectful and values keeping personal things safe between the two of you. Even if he gets upset or there's a fight, he won't use your secrets or special moments to hurt or embarrass you later.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is generally faithful and not easily distracted by other women. He prefers stability and values, keeping his life in order, including his relationships. You can trust that he wants a steady, dependable partnership more than risky adventures with someone new.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
No, he isn't the over possessive type. He likes things to be peaceful and believes in respecting your space and independence. He values harmony more than control, so you can expect freedom without constant jealousy or accusations.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, his protective side is not really about controlling you. He wants to make sure you're safe and comfortable. But he doesn't use this as an excuse to set strict rules or make decisions for you. If he ever seems worried, it comes more from genuine concern than a desire to control.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He will see parenting as a team effort and not just your responsibility. He believes in keeping things orderly and running smoothly, so he will jump in to help with the kids, from daily tasks to bigger decisions. For him, raising a family is something best done together.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he's likely to react strongly and might lose his temper at first. He wants things to be just right, so mistakes can frustrate him and lead to quick words or sharp tones. He doesn't mean to scare or hurt anyone, but his emotions can get the best of him in the moment.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support you as both a mother and your own person. He respects your efforts at home and understands that you have your own dreams and needs outside of being a parent. If you want to pursue hobbies, work, or spend time with friends, he will help make space for that in family life.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later after kids and marriage change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, he is not the kind of man who would trick you by supporting your career, now only to ask you to quit after you have a child. He values stability and respects each person's role in the family, including your work and achievements. He believes that both partners should share family responsibilities and work together to create a balanced life.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will always be polite and respectful to your parents, making sure to behave well and say the right things. However, true warmth and closeness might take some time to grow. Over time, as he gets more comfortable and feels trusted by your family, he may open up and show more genuine kindness. He will try to adjust to your family rather than expect them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he might get upset quickly or become moody at first, but he won't lash out or create a big scene. His first instinct can be to feel tense or withdrawn, and you may notice a change in his mood. However, he doesn't want to make things worse and will avoid open fights or disrespect.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you, but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
He is generally modern in his thinking and wants to treat you as an equal partner at home. However, when it comes to family gatherings or being around relatives, he might expect you to act more traditional, to dress a certain way, follow customs, or show extra respect to elders. If this matters to you, it's best to talk openly with him about what you are comfortable with.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension with his relatives, he will not throw you under the bus or openly side against you. Still, he is not the type to jump into family drama or take strong sides right away. In private, though, he will listen to you, offer support, and try to understand your feelings.
Say you have a conflict with his mother. What will this guy do?
He isn't a complete mummy's boy, but he does care a lot about keeping family peace and making sure his mother is happy. In a conflict, he may feel torn and act quiet or careful instead of picking a side immediately. At first, he might avoid confrontation and hope things settle on their own.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
He usually prefers to keep your private life and any arguments between the two of you just between you both. He values order and peace at home. So he doesn't want to invite more drama or outside opinions by sharing too much with his mother or sister. If you notice him crossing this line, it's important to set clear boundaries together.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
Based on all we know about him, this guy is a B minus. This guy is a risky bet from a relationship perspective. Being with this man means living with someone who is dependable, hardworking, and always trying to keep things running smoothly. Your home will likely be well organized, and he'll help out without much prompting. But there may be times when he's fussy about small details or routines.